Hello everyone, thanks for watching Off-Grid Secrets. This video is 50 plus money making ideas for people that live off-grid. Thanks for watching. We're going to have to go through these as quick as we can. If you want to break these down, we can go into the comments. A real estate agent, you can do out here. There's little to no qualifications that you need. You can be an inventor, invent anything. The sky is the limit. You can be a live streamer. There's YouTube, there's Facebook, there's DTube, DLive. You can be a survivalist either on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, blogging. Same again with bushcraft, even to locals. A lot of information to spread out there. You can be an online lawyer these days from any location in the world. Same again with online teacher. You can teach anything. Sky's the limit. If you have a profession, you can teach on the internet and actually get paid for it. This is assuming you have an internet connection off-grid, which you can get. The range extender is key. I made a video about it. You can check out my other videos. If you do want to learn how to establish a solid internet connection off-grid. And if you have that, a lot of these jobs become a lot easier. These ones here, dog sitter or a dog walker, always business for that. You could be a local plant guide, anything that's growing around you. You can be a breeder. This goes from fish to cats to dogs to any kind of rare animals. I mean, think about it. If you grow some fish and they're worth $100 each and they have a couple hundred babies, you're talking big money. I don't recommend doing this unethically. There is an ethical way to do this, and don't get greedy. Please. There's enough dodgy breeders out there in the world. But if you love something and you want to help its numbers, I would suggest doing something like that. And again, don't choose just one of these jobs. You're going to want to choose a multitude of these, split up your revenue, guys. Diversification. You can be an app developer, website designer, computer programmer, investigative journalist, or a columnist. These are things you can do in your spare time. You can send them off once they're done. Very possible anywhere in the world. Living in the middle of nowhere or off-grid, you can be doing this. There's nothing stopping you. And again, choose not just one of these career paths, but many of them to diversify your portfolio and to have multiple revenue income streams. This is going to help you off-grid. Any one of them drops, it's not going to be the end of the world. Again, back to other things you can do. You could be a cartoonist. Don't know how good you are at drawing. Some people are good. And there's lots in that. Writing kids' books. There's a big need for this because kids' books are crap these days. You can do product reviews on any of the social media platforms, including YouTube. Big money for that stuff. You can trade decentralized cryptocurrency. This is completely outside of the grid. There's Ethereum and Bitcoin Cash and name it. There's so many. Verge. You could also learn how to build ponds, natural pools, even normal pools. Your neighbors, other people around you will always want that done, and there's a lot of money in it. So it's always something another tool you could stick under the belt. And obviously after you've been out here for a while, you will become somewhat of a specialist, which you can eventually, and if you study for it, you can get better at it. You could be an off-grid water specialist, a solar wind power expert, be a pet groomer, hairstylist. You can even be a recording artist out here. If you set up the right sort of room, you get your soundproofing, you're good to go, right? And out here, you do need to be somewhat of a water specialist or have someone that knows what they're doing. Water catchments, water filtration, you name it. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot you can share with others and get paid for it. Another tool in your belt. Next, we got farming. Farming's huge. I cover this in part 1 as well. There are endless things you can farm, but some of the more ethical ones that are high yielding, eggs, pickles. We're talking mushrooms, strawberries, any kind of berries, all fruits, all nuts. And you can't go wrong, especially if they're foods that you love and you love growing, you love eating. You're going to have a blast. You're going to have a lot of fun. And again, do this as well as other things because these things are growing. You only got to water them once a day. Get back to your other jobs. Grow some trees. Grow microgreens. Microgreens is a huge thing. They grow really fast and they can harvest once a week, once every bi-weekly. Great thing to get into. All right, now just loading up this next one because it's kind of loading for me slow. I'm narrating this as we go, folks. Here we go. What we got? What we got? Filmmaker. Yeah, you could always be a filmmaker out here. You got stock footage. You can make your own footage. You can do airport transfers. People around here, your neighbors, they're gonna want to be going back and forth. You can be a welder. Very handy skill to have out here. A handyman on any level. And again, you could be a fisher, a hunter. Or even study pottery, give pottery lessons, teach how to build pottery wheels, build pottery wheels. So many things you can do. It almost becomes better than the city being out here because a lot of these things you can't do in the city. But it is a big topic. A lot of people ask me, how do you make money off grid? It is a big concern. You do have to be self-sustainable. You do have to have some kind of living or earning coming in, or learn how to live completely without money. That can be done. But if you do want to have some revenue, you can do an online shop. You could be into marketing, branding, advertising. The virtual reality universe is huge and up and coming. There are so many things you can do. You can build worlds. You can build shops in the worlds. Holy crap, it's going to be the biggest thing in the next 10 years. You can be an internet psychologist. Obviously, we have technology now. You got counseling, Skype therapy as well. These things you could not do in the past, you can do them now. If you are skilled or you have a profession, you can do them. You can also be a toy maker. There's nothing stopping you from making some cool toys out here. Smelting, collecting of old metals, rare metals. You could make toothpaste, natural toothpaste with the natural stuff out here. You can make natural soaps. Natural soaps is a huge business. You go to your market stall. You even save money by making it. You get out there, go hunting for some crystals, become a crystal dealer on the internet, start a shop one day if you collect enough. Or you could be a treasure hunter. You get yourself a metal detector, you go out there and find some old stuff. You never know what you'll find. Some people have found some really cool stuff. Get out and about. There's some, out in the middle of nowhere, you're going to find some really old stuff. And I think that's it, guys. Last but not least, this is a big one because you don't have to do much and it's already going now. So you just go ahead, you take a look at all the plants that are growing around your property right now and the surrounding properties. You'll be surprised what you find. Out here we find rosemary and a lot of other natural herbs and like thyme. You bag them up, dry them, whatever you got to do, harvest them and sell them. What's already growing on your property, guys. Bag it up, bottle it up, give it some fancy labels, and you can start selling it straight away. Again, this coupled with any of the other ones, you're going to have a few income streams coming in. Have fun with it. Do what you love. Don't do something you don't love. You should enjoy every moment of your life. And if you enjoy your work, it's not work, you know? Like, I want to grow strawberries and apple trees and tomatoes. That's what I love. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know what you guys are going to do. I mean, there's other things I can do as well. I'm not going to limit myself. I'm just going to go with it. But before you guys go, maybe check out some of our other videos. I got a part 1 to this that isn't as fancy. Slowly trying to get myself all fancy-pantsy with my editing skills and animated text. I'll get there. I am no pro and I do not pretend to be. I'm just out here trying to spread information, trying to show people that living off-grid is not only doable, but we can thrive out here. We have options. We do not need to be living in concrete jungles. My people, I will see you soon. I'm out.